So I want to switch over very quickly to one of the other teams in football in Florida. There are a lot of other teams in football, but there's two other teams in Florida. I want to switch over to one of the other teams in Florida, and that being the Miami Dolphins. Now, there's been a rumor this past week. I maybe going on 2 weeks, but I think it's mainly been out there for a week, that the Miami Dolphins, who have 3 first-round picks, want to trade up to number 1 with the Cincinnati Bengals and assumingly take LSU quarterback Joe Burrow. Now, I have a couple thoughts about this, but I want to get to you guys first. First of all, one, is it really worth it to move forward when you could probably get Tua Tagovailoa at 5? And 2, is Joe Burrow actually worth moving up to number 1 for? Greenblatt, let's start with you on this one. What are your thoughts?
I don't watch a lot of college football, but I watched a lot of it. I watched some of it this year. I've been starting to get more into it. Joe Burrow, he's got a hell of an arm. I mean, he was the reason why LSU won that game, like the championship game. They're an amazing team.
But how much of that team did you feel? Because they had a stacked roster. You have Justin Jefferson, who's his number 1 receiver, who's probably going to go in the top 20 this year.
Probably.
How much do you feel like was the roster versus Joe Burrow himself? And can he carry a Miami team that, even though...
Oh, no, not with that Miami team. No, they don't. The only wide receiver they have is Devontae Parker.
Okay. Sean, what do you think?
I agree with Greenblatt. They definitely need different. They need more wide receivers. They just need a lot of things down. They need Miami, frankly. They need a lot of help. But say the team actually has like better rosters compared to, let's say they have something similar to New England or a little bit better. I feel like Burrow could do. I wouldn't say my thing with Burrow is I think he could be a pretty good quarterback in the NFL. I just don't think he'll be like the next, I don't know, Cam Newton was 5 years ago. I don't know if he'll ever get that good, but I think he'll be a good, solid quarterback, play like 10, 15 years in the NFL potentially.
To me, I see Matt Ryan more than I see Drew Brees. You know what I mean? I think he's in high B, low A quarterback. Matt, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, as far as Miami goes, they don't seem immediately fixable, if that makes any sense. Like, they're a team that's going to have to definitely take some time. So I don't think
got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, so any move that they make this season, this offseason and going into the draft, I don't think it's going to fix anything when it comes to them. Not counting them out completely, depending on where they decide to go with that. But I think as of
the Dolphins have realistically been one of the Dolphins have realistically been one of the most aggressive teams in free agency this last year, and it's like not even close.
Oh, absolutely. They'll literally go after anybody just to, whether they stick or not, it's another story, but they're pretty aggressive.
The Dolphins have picked up Kyle Van Noy, who, in my opinion, could have been All-Pro last year for the Patriots. Maybe that's a little bit of Homer in me. Maybe
I kind of thought I was kind of surprised he didn't either, or at least more talk about it. But, yeah, I don't think you're out of the realm.
You pick up Byron Jones, who has been a Pro Bowler and a very stud athlete versus a lockdown man-to-man corner. He's a great zone player. He's a great just natural athlete. I'm trying to think of a comp, but he doesn't need a comp because he's in the league now.
Exactly.
Yeah. You pick up a great defensive back in Byron Jones. You pick up a great linebacker in Kyle Van Noy. You pick up a great offensive line. Okay, maybe not great, but a solid offensive lineman for New England and Ted Karras. You pick up another Patriots linebacker who's, in my opinion, very underrated, Landon Roberts. And Miami's making moves to go further. It's just, we know in today's NFL, if you don't have the quarterback right, you can't really go anywhere.
Exactly.
And I don't want to say case in point Jimmy Garoppolo, because I like Jimmy Garoppolo. But if they have a guy like a Deshaun Watson, a Kyler Murray, yes, I did just say Kyler Murray in the elite category. Deshaun Watson, Kyler Murray, Russell Wilson, a great passer, a super accurate passer Drew Brees, who can hit that throw that Garoppolo missed to Emmanuel Sanders down the stretch. That's in between winning a Super Bowl and losing a Super Bowl.